underway.
They love... sorry, you go first.
Thank you very much, good sir. Millie McKenzie versus Emerson Jane. One of the premier matches up and down this country that many promotions have seen to this date. Death matches, one-on-one matches, you name it, they've done it.
Chess matches?
Chair matches. But tonight in Cardiff, it is the first time ever. Slammasters, Emerson Jane, Millie McKenzie. We lock up.
The suplex machine, Millie McKenzie, well loved here in Cardiff. The Slammasters crowd welcoming her with open arms for this match against Emerson Jane. They find themselves in the corner.
And as much as these two know each other, the feeling out process in these matches, because of how well they know each other, needs to be different each and every single time they get into it. As Millie McKenzie looking for a deadlift German suplex off the bat, Emerson Jane finds a way to block it and puts on the headlock.
It gets to a point where you can become too familiar with an opponent. You've worked with someone so much, you've faced them so much, that you begin to know what they're going to do before they do it, which makes it very easy then for their opponent to just completely change tactic and do something else. Just like that from Emerson Jane.
It's not what I expected coming into this one from Emerson Jane tonight. Maybe a little bit of a different attitude here. There's the suplex machine, Millie McKenzie. Looking to reverse out of this, and does. Off the ropes goes Emerson Jane. Arm drag takeover by McKenzie, followed by a Japanese arm drag. And you don't see them every day, as Millie McKenzie spinning, twisting neck breaker there, and into the cover right off the bat for a 2.
Well, Millie McKenzie is world traveled, spent a lot of time out in Japan over her career, wrestling for Tokyo Joshi Pro and Sendai Girls Pro Wrestling as well. Racking up gold out there as well, I see.
We're just talking about a time in Japan on the way down, funny enough, today. And, you know, Millie excited about potentially getting back out there in the future.
Well, Millie McKenzie, a lot of wrestling fans here in the UK would have seen this woman grow up in front of our eyes, more or less. A career spanning 10 years already. 2015, she turned pro.
Emerson Jane.
This is how quickly matches turn around as Emerson Jane's head going into the turnbuckle. Not the pad, but the steel buckle itself there, I think, RC.
Yeah, Emerson Jane's nose was feeling all of that, but as she takes advantage and goes to the top rope. Oh! Knee driver takes McKenzie down, and that could be all she wrote. Only a 2. Wow, what an impactful move so early on in this contest. Emerson Jane has just took the lead and advantage in my book.
A reverse meteora of sorts, driving the head of Millie McKenzie straight into the canvas. That is going to have a detrimental impact. I don't care who you are, how strong you are, or how experienced you are. If your head hits there that hard, it spells disaster, because that's where the brain lives.
Good science, as Emerson Jane showing even better science by pummeling the back of McKenzie. Into the turnbuckle she goes. Emerson Jane fully in control after that reverse meteor, if you will. Turnbuckles now getting to meet and greet Millie McKenzie up front and in person.
Emerson Jane hoping to send Millie McKenzie into the ropes, but Millie McKenzie able to reverse it, send her careening into the turnbuckles.
Clothesline, McKenzie getting back on top for this span of time at the moment. Emerson Jane kicks out. These two women know each other so well. It's going to be a tough ask for one of them to pick up the victory, but ultimately that is what one of them is here for tonight.
Emerson Jane, backbreaker to McKenzie, into the cover, hooked the leg, strong cover, but still a kick out from McKenzie.
Kicks out. McKenzie finds a way to stay alive in this contest, looking for that all-important first victory here at the Banking Hall.
Yeah, Millie McKenzie competed twice for the Slammasters Women's Championship. On both occasions, Lizzie Evo was able to find a way out as champion. which meant that Millie McKenzie's rise here in Slam Masters has been slowed.
Yeah,
and of course that four-way, the last time we were here, RC, didn't go her way either.
Of course not. I mean, Lizzie found a way to not defend the championship the last 2 occasions here at the Banking Hall. Has not been seen since for quite some time now.
Yes, that's right, Lizzie Ever, the longest reigning Slam Masters Women's Champion in just a few weeks' time. Coming very close to LA Taylor's record now. You've got to think perhaps not competing tonight. That's definitely pushed that record to being inevitable at this point.
Well, the last 2 championship matches that she should have had, you know, granted if she was here earlier on in the year, that was a tough championship match alone. Never mind the quality of Emerson Jane and what she brings to the table here tonight. Could have easily have lost the championship in both of those contests.
The thing with professional wrestling, RC, is you can lose a championship against anyone. It only takes 3 seconds, and Emerson Jane right now proving that Millie McKenzie is going to have to do something quite special to turn this match around.
Can't deny that. Suplex Millie, though, can always deliver one out of nowhere if she needs to.
I'd call it the human suplex machine, but I think an orange man might argue against me. Suplex!
It is. Suplex delivered. One in the book as Millie McKenzie gets the better of Emerson Jane in that exchange.
The crowd very much behind Millie McKenzie as a clothesline takes Emerson Jane down, and another.
And around we go, up and down. Jane finds a way out. McKenzie back in this match, so that is the main thing, Kai.
Very much so. Millie McKenzie, pound for pound, might be one of the strongest wrestlers around right now. You could see her lift like this, lift anyone with absolute ease. It's ridiculous.
She is a suplex machine, not a gimmick. It's a fact. It's a reality of life.
I heard a rumour that she in fact taught Taz everything he knows. Cutter there from Millie McKenzie.
Only a 2. And listen to the Banking Hall. We are back for the 7th time, and what a night this has been so far. The Blockbusters retaining the Tag Team Championships in one hell of a contest against the former champions, the Greedy Souls.
That was a great tag team match, and we're seeing another great match here between Millie McKenzie and Emerson Jane, and Millie McKenzie trying to end this match there, it looked like.
Still, the man formerly known as Kalisto is in the building and ready for action against man like Therese tonight. As Emerson Jane hits a German suplex of her own. And now Emerson Jane taking the head off Millie McKenzie, and that could be all. 1, 2, we got Emerson Jane. Absolutely thought she had the job done and it was over, but Millie McKenzie stays alive.
If I'm Emerson Jane, I am annoyed that this match doesn't have a tag team, a title match, I'll try that again. That this match doesn't have a title on the line. Yes, fighting Millie McKenzie is always a good night. It's always fun, obviously, in a way, when you're not getting hit in the head, perhaps. But you want to have a championship, especially if you're Emerson Jane, a woman who collects championships like you or I might collect Pokemon.
Well, definitely not me.
Me neither. I was like,
Emerson Jane looking
I would never collect Pokemon.
Alabama Slam maybe.
I don't even know what Charizard is. Cover there from Millie McKenzie.
That was a Pikachu. And that was a miss. And Millie with the German suplex. Emerson Jane up and over on her head. And again. Oh my God. McKenzie is going crazy with the German suplexes. Oh!
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Emerson Jane.
Emerson Jane returning the favour. McKenzie with another one. Oh! And Emerson Jane back up to get kicked right in the face. McKenzie looking to end this one. And hits it. McKenzie driver. 1, 2. Oh! Emerson Jane is still alive. What a match.
Suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex. Millie McKenzie thought she had it won with a face breaker, but alas, Emerson Jane able to kick out.
And once again, listen to the banking hall. They're right. I can't argue with them. This is awesome.
There's something about the banking hall RC. It brings out the very best in all of us. And right now, Millie McKenzie charging up.
Oh, Emerson Jane gets out the way of that one.
But she's still charging up.
Wait a minute. Oh, Emerson Jane takes no prisoners, reverses it. And shotgun drop kick through the middle row. Right into McKenzie's face.
Not what you want to be doing if you're Millie McKenzie. You want to be getting out of this situation as quickly as humanly possible.
Or not. She's setting up for something else. It's the Min's driver. Her kicks out at 2. Can you believe it?
What did you just say?
Bang.
I'm going to need you to take that back a couple syllables, sir.
There's no repetitive
This isn't you and gold. No repeats here.
No, exactly.
Emerson Jane to the top, looking for a moonsault, but the pool was empty. Spear!
Gotta be all McKenzie, and she does it. She picks up her first